Fools, Obamacare has become one of the most controversial laws ever passed in the United States, and part of the reason has to do with big disparities across the nation about whether people are going to be paying more under Obamacare or less to get the health care insurance coverage that they need. My name is Dan Kaplinger. I'm the Motley Fool's Director of Investment Planning, and today I want to take a look at Obamacare Relief, specifically 4 states where Obamacare could cut costs by 20% or more. Now, as I said, we've seen a lot of disparity across states, and we've seen some states where premiums under Obamacare are set to more than double. But in other states, we've actually seen some reductions, and some key insight from a study from the Manhattan Institute really pins down places where Obamacare is going to lead to reduced premium costs. And so they've highlighted 4 states where you can expect 20% reductions or more according to the Manhattan Institute's methodology. Now, one place that is really seeing the biggest benefit from Obamacare is New York, where premiums are slated to fall by 40%. And that's an across-the-board cut because New York has a special provision where people of all ages pay the same amount, and that decrease is really going to affect everybody equally. In Colorado, Manhattan Institute projects a 22% drop in premiums. Although they don't have the same provision as New York, really people of all ages are going to share in the benefits roughly equally. Now, that's not the case in Ohio, where premiums are projected to fall an average of 21%. There, actually, young men are going to pay more under Obamacare, but savings for older people are going to get most of the benefit under Obamacare. And finally, Massachusetts, which already had a form similar to what we're seeing under Obamacare, should see premiums fall by about 20%. And there it's sort of unusual. Middle-aged people are going to be saving the most, with people at the younger and older end of the spectrum not saving as much. So what's going on here, and why are these states benefiting the most? Well, to a large extent, these states already offered insurance coverage that helped cover most of the needs of their people. Basically, they had higher quality insurance coverage that's similar to what Obamacare is going to provide. So they had much less of a quality improvement that they needed to make. Now, what does that say for health insurance companies? Well, seeing that these premiums are going to go down, obviously that could be a driver of lower profits for companies like Humana, WellPoint, United Health. Companies that sell in these markets might not get as much for their coverage. But remember, the Affordable Care Act had already implemented maximums on the amount that they could charge in premiums without having to do rebates at the end of the year. So in the end, these provisions might not be as big an impact on insurers as you might think. For more on Obamacare, be sure to stay tuned to Fool.com. Thanks for watching, and Fool on.